Here we are, late August 2024, in Boston, Massachusetts, and we're on our way to the Boston City Commons Park. And this would kind of be like Central Park is to New York City. The Boston Commons Park, or Public Garden, is to Boston, Massachusetts. And it's a beautiful day there in the mid-70s, and this is quite refreshing to walk along this path there inside the park. As you can see, it's relatively well attended, quite a few people walking and sitting there on the grass. Now, as we move along, you can see that the lawns are pretty well kept and quite an interesting collection of trees and classic old-fashioned lamp posts. Now, there's the lake, and the water seems to be fairly clean, and there's a collection of different types of geese and ducks. And there we see they're very used to people, and quite a few. Here it's very late in the afternoon, early evening, and the sun is setting. It's quite interesting there. Now, probably in about 2 or 3 weeks, those leaves are going to start to change, and in another month or so, the weather's going to be turning much colder. Boston is traditionally there in the northeastern part of the United States much cooler than areas there further south, obviously. One thing that's interesting, though, is if you're far north on the North American continent, that is, your days during the summer are very long, but of course, during the winter, the nights are very short. There we see the lake and the Duck Island. So there's the refuge for the ducks. They even provide a ramp so that they can get up there comfortably. There they're safe from predators. The predator would have to cross the pond first before getting to the island. Now, these ducks are very tame. Notice how close they allow you to walk up to them. Very used to people. Now, I do believe these ducks are going to migrate, because here in probably another 2-3 months, it's going to be very, very cold. And here is a famous mother duck and her ducklings. This is a famous statue, actually, and there we see the plaque commemorating it. And they're well worn, as you can see, as children come and sit on them, and people, of course, taking pictures. And there we see the Duck Island out there again. And right smack in the middle of the city. So here we see primarily business office buildings. There are some residential condos there around the park. One of the things that seems to be kind of the trend in the major cities is the mixed-use properties where I have both residence and business. And there we see all the beautiful flowers. Quite a collection. Very well maintained, well kept park.